Hello, I'm Laura. It's Monday, August 24th, 2026, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week is Out of the Box. And today we are leaping out of the box with the unlimited joy of being human. Usain Bolt has been known as the world's fastest man. He ran the 100 meters in 9.58 seconds in 2009, and his record went unbroken until this past weekend, when Lightning, the humanoid robot, ran the 100 meters in 9.39 seconds and even had to be stopped in his speeding forward with a padded barrier. The World Humanoid Robot Games in Beijing featured 51 total events. And there were competitive sports like athletics and track events of running and relays, high jumping, in which robots jumped higher than any human possibly could, ball and team sports like football, or what we in the U.S. call soccer, table tennis and tennis itself, combat and strength sports like kickboxing and boxing and weightlifting and even tug of war, and artistic and cultural challenges like dance and martial arts and Tai Chi. There were even competitions in daily work areas like industrial tasks of factory production and assembly operations, and service and hospitality tasks as restaurant serving and retail selling and domestic home assistance, including scooping out the cat litter. And there was an area of emergency response in the competition with firefighting and rescue simulations, and logistics and maintenance like cleaning and sorting medicines in the medical field. So these competitions were actually checking it out to see how far robotics has come in helping humans with their tasks. And many humans have been concerned that they might lose some of their humanity, some of their ability to be who they are, and that includes their jobs in the process. But humans have an innate and creative ability to find their way forward in even the most difficult times, something that even the robots don't have. And that's because we have an inner joy for life. To enjoy life is to enjoy all of the ups and downs of our humanity and to let them be a motivation for continuing to move us into the next stage of our existence. So, even though the robots were breaking records, we humans have the joy of going beyond our own previous limitations. And even though the robots expressed an autonomous intelligence, in other words, they weren't necessarily being controlled by others by remote control, we humans have an inner intelligence that gives us the joy of being inspired with new and independent ideas. And even though there were dexterity challenges that the robots overcame, we humans have the joy of learning from our mistakes and finding a better way to do the simple things of life. So we are going to celebrate that joy of our humanity in a moment of silent contemplation. As we take a deep breath and close our eyes and hold to this simple idea. I celebrate the unlimited joys of my humanity. I celebrate the unlimited joys of my humanity. And so it is. So our ability to experience joy is something that will never be boxed in by any form of technology. After all, technology is a human creation. And while the robots were doing amazing things in Beijing this past weekend, what they didn't have was the ability to sit and watch themselves doing it and enjoy it, as did so many human beings. So let's tap into that infinite and creative possibility out of which we all came by embracing our lives with joy. All of the ups and the downs have been part of making us who we are. And when we celebrate the joy of being human, we live life fully. So thank you for celebrating with me today, and have a wonderful day.